Visually adding simple fractions. Visually adding simple fractions. One of the most difficult skills to master in mathematics is adding fractions. To help you with this, let's visualize adding simple fractions. We'll start with two tables. Count the number of green squares in the first table and in the second table. Here is your first table. We have 5 squares colored out of a possible 12 squares. This would give us the fraction 5 out of 12. We're going to add that to a second table where we have colored 4 squares out of a possible 12, giving us the fraction 4 out of 12. Now, we have 5 out of 12 plus 4 out of 12. What comes next? Well, now take the number of squares from table 1 and color in the same number of squares in the answer square. This is our answer square showing the 5 colored squares. Now, take the number of squares from table 2 and color in the same number of squares in the answer square. So we need to add 4 squares to our previous 5 square table. So our answer square will now have 9 squares colored. Let's summarize. Now, add the number of colored squares in the new table. We have 9 squares colored out of a possible 12. So we can write a math equation to do this. 5 out of 12 plus 4 out of 12 equals 9 out of 12. Could we make this a rule that we could follow? Let's analyze. We notice the denominator is the same for both fractions on the left-hand side. They both have a denominator of 12. The answer also has a denominator of 12. But what did we do then to the numerator? 5 plus 4, we added it together to get 9. Here is the rule. When adding two numbers, if the denominators or the bottom values are the same, add the numerators together. Here is an example. Add the following fractions, 3 over 7 plus 2 over 7, but visually verify your answer. Here is the solution. Number 1, make sure there is a common denominator. Yes, both denominators are 7. Let's move on. Add the numerators together. 3 plus 2 would give us 5 out of 7. Visually verify your answer. 3 squares out of 7 plus 2 squares out of 7 gives us a total of 5 squares out of 7. We have visually verified our answer. Now, let's see what you can do. It's your turn.